some pill, my son needs some milk. Niggas try to take my life, they fuck around, get killed. You fuck around, you fuck around, you fuck around, get smoked. But them shit niggas don't fool with, don't fuck around, no trouble. Oh.
Welcome back, guys, to another episode of the Entangled Thots Podcast. It's a very special edition. I went all the way to the streets of Philly to bring this young bull out. Give it up for the yellow mellow fellow, Mellow D from the Ima Shut Up Podcast.
What's going on, y'all? This nigga called me the yellow mellow fellow. All right. What's going on with y'all?
Only one thing that's like, damn, where you pull that shit out from?
I ain't gonna lie, I've been thinking about this shit all
Yellow mellow fellow is crazy. But listen, before we go, I got a bone to pick with you niggas, bro. I listened to one of y'all episodes, and y'all niggas thought Philly was in fucking Connecticut. What is going on?
Hey, we was slow as fuck because
that's crazy.
We're like, where the fuck is Philly even at? Like, we knew it was up north.
I knew,
bro. But Connecticut though, and one of you niggas said Philadelphia, Connecticut kind of sound right. No, it don't.
That nigga said that.
That shit's crazy. Philadelphia, Connecticut is crazy as fuck.
Hey.
I'm sorry, I had to get that out. I had to get that out. That shit was fucking with me for like 2 weeks, bro. I see now, I'm like, these niggas really think Philly is in Connecticut. What the fuck?
I knew Philly was in Philadelphia. I knew Philly was like in Pennsylvania, but I was just having a dumb moment. This nigga.
Nah, it's like Atlanta. Y'all own shit. Y'all not part of the state. Y'all Philly.
I will say Philly definitely is like, it's not because I'm originally from Jersey. I'm a suburban Jersey nigga that has moved to Philly, which is the hood. And Philly is not a part of Pennsylvania for real. It's its own entity. Everything outside of Philly is Pennsylvania. Philly is just Philly. Like, that's just what it is. It's a very lawless place. And you can find the love of your life, and you can find a crackhead. It's like it's a beautiful place. So
in the same building.
And, yeah, in the same building, honestly. It's really like that. You can find fucking scholars and druggies living on the same street. That's Philly for you.
Well, everybody, this is the wonderful Mellow D. He's blessed our podcast for this awesome and the Entangled Thoughts very first podcast.
Hello, how y'all doing, good people out there? And y'all based in Houston, right?
Yes, we are. Houston, Texas. I think the culture is so, like, we were talking about how Black culture is different everywhere that you go, and Philly definitely has. I think Philly is like one of the blackest cities in America, and it's a different kind of black though, because you get black down here, you got niggas like him who listen to country music and think messing with white girls.
Hey, now you got niggas like him that bro, all the white girls.
Get it how you live.
Hey.
But
I love
that's funny.
I love women.
Go ahead. What'd you say?
I said I love women. That's my steeds. That's my steeds.
Me too. Listen, I'll say this. I'm pro Black, but niggas not gonna believe me because my wife is white. But I'm a pro love who you want to love, but like I'm pro for my Black people 1000%. It's just
same for us. We had a whole conversation about that on the pod. Like that, I think now I haven't looked on TikTok yet, but like hopefully it's doing something on TikTok. We'll see.
Your actual wife is white, or
yes, my actual wife. We got married August 14th, 2021.
Oh shit! Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, man. Thank y'all. Yeah, man. Shit. Got a baby coming on the way now. That's due in June. I saw
that. Congratulations on that.
You for real living the Black man dreadlock lifestyle.
Are you a boy dad or girl dad?
Am I a what? You broke up a little bit.
A boy dad or a girl dad?
Boy dad.
Let's go, team boy.
Very happy about it. I mean, but if I'm being honest, bro, like, yeah, I'm happy that I'm having a son, 1000%, you know, because I have my little June and shit. But it's like, it wasn't like I needed a son or whatever. I just really just wanted a healthy baby. You feel me?
Right, type shit. I respect that. Like me, my dad got cursed with a player's curse, and I think I'm getting hit with the same shit too because I didn't have like in my youth a couple pregnancy scares, and they all came out to be girls. And
yeah, yeah.
I was like, "Am I?"
You gotta be a little careful, more careful there, my good brother. Control that pull out.
Hey, but there's an important question when having a baby on the way that every black man needs in his back pocket.
How dark is the baby gonna be?
No. Where you gonna go get your milk at?
Where I'm getting my milk at?
Yeah.
What are you cooking?
From the wife. She gonna breastfeed. I'm gonna drink the milk.
Nice,
bro. Like real shit. I have told her, I'm like, yo, I'm so excited for you to breastfeed because like that's something that I've wanted to do. It's a weird thing.
No, it's the same with that nigga.
I wanted to do for like my whole life.
Like what Dom say? He said, "I want you to grab your titty like so."
No, real shit. Like that shit's funny, but like real shit. I've been wanting to taste breast milk for like a long ass, and it's like you can't go ask some random woman like, "Hey, can I taste your titty milk?" And she's gonna be like, "You probably gonna get like a predator charge or something." Like, what are you doing? You can't say that.
One of them. But that's not the milk I was talking about.
What are you talking?
So which milk are you talking about then?
Man, you know when every black dad leave, he'd be like, "I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna get some milk."
Oh yeah, I got you. I'm picking up what you're putting down now.
Emergency pocket.
We do almond milk, so and she does I let her do the grocery shopping. So that's probably never gonna be, I can't use that line because I haven't used that line. So it's like you pulling shit out of thin air now. Like I gotta kind of stay where I'm going. My go-to, if I had to leave, I would have to tell her like, I'm gonna go pick up some weed or something. Like I'm always leaving for that.
That's that man.
Shit, but then I'm gonna be right there with you. Like, where we getting it from? I ain't never had no Philly shit.
Listen, man, we got some gas out here. Do y'all smoke?
I do.
I smoke every now and then.
That's what's up. I'm not I won't say I'm a peer pressure person, but I say everybody should at least hit the gas at least once. You gotta experience that shit.
So
I'm more of a drinker than a smoker. Like I can drink most motherfuckers under the table if I wanted to.
Yeah, you definitely got me, bro. I can't drink worth a damn 2 shots and I'm fucking twisted. So that's why I smoke.
Blow if you think you're gonna outsmoke me though.
Bro, listen, man. I've been smoking. How old are you guys?
I'm 25.
25 as well.
Yeah, I've been smoking since I'm 29. I've been smoking since 16. I mean, people have said, I can smoke you under the table, and then they get with me and we start smoking, having our sessions, and niggas can't hang. So I'll just say, I believe you, bro. I believe you.
Hey, look, see, that's the thing. I feel you. I'm definitely not saying that I can outsmoke you. I'm just saying that if we do, you got to be ready to smoke a lot. I can smoke a lot, but I ain't gonna say I can.
Oh yeah, big tolerances.
Yeah, because there's niggas that be going
big tolerances,
10 straight woods, and I don't even roll my own woods.
Yeah, see, I smoke what we got. They got these sweet woods leaves up here now. These is what I smoke now. I used to do backwoods heavy, but I stopped doing the backwoods because every time you buy backwoods, first of all, it's 5 in there, and fucking maybe 2 of them are completely unusable. And then you got that third one that's fucked up. You might have 2 that's good, but the bitches is like $7 for 2 good leaves. Like that's just irresponsible.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Yeah, so I've done my little research and I found my shit that works for me. So these is always good. You get 2 leaves in the pack. It'd be like, I think it's $2 a piece. Good leaf. It's always cut at a good angle and all that shit. So yeah, that's what I go with.
What was your craziest smoke story that you got for us?
My craziest one probably was I don't know. I be high all the time. So the craziest one probably was like early when I first had started smoking. It was just like nothing really crazy happened. It was just the way the night went was kind of crazy. Like it was a 420. We were supposed to just be like, I was supposed to just be linking up with some of my guys, and my friends and shit. And we wanted like at first. We was all smoking, had like 4 or 5 blunts in rotation. Then the one that drove, her brother called her. It was like, yo, it's like this like Project X type of party for 420 at this spot in Philly. Pull up. We was in Jersey at the time. So then when we go there to the club, to the Project X party or whatever, it's like this big fucking vacant warehouse with like almost 1,000 people in that bitch. So as soon as we walk in, we paid our little $10. Again, I guess the bouncer or the cover guy, this nigga just was giving everybody a handful of weed. Like, here you go. He was just like grabbing the shit out of a pound. Like, happy 420, happy 420. Fucking go in. It's like
there for y'all, right?
Say again?
It's legal for y'all, right?
So it's legal in Jersey, but like in Philly, it's technically decriminalized. But also, like I told you, Philly is a lawless place. So it's like, you got to be really doing some fucked up shit for the cops to fuck with you out here. Okay. So, yeah. But, yeah, we walk in. It's like a couple different floors. Got the hip hop floor, the EDM floor, and then like a rock floor. On each floor, they passing out drugs. I remember this is my first night I've ever smoked Blue Dream. Like,
Blue Dream.
This was... I was a senior in 2012, so it's like Blue Dream and Lean. That was like a big thing. Yeah, that was 2012. That was my senior year. And Juicy J, he had a tape out called Blue Dream and Lean. So it was like that's what we was on. We was dumb niggas. We was following what Juicy J was saying. We was dipping blunts and codeine and shit. We was stupid, but it was just a time, you know?
You had to be there type shit.
Yeah, like it was just a time, bro. We was lit. Hey, I smoked that fucking Blue Dream and I was smacked. I was so fucking high.
My first time smoking lets me lighting that bitch up again in Walmart. We put that bitch out. We went to the store to get some snacks and shit. I'm sitting there high as fuck. I lit that bitch up in Walmart. Everybody, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, man, I'm trying to smoke. Everybody, nigga, put that
yeah, you're out. Different. You different. You lighting up in Walmart. That's crazy. Hey, them niggas got guns and shit down there too. Look, they ain't get popped.
Then my homeboy, we hop in the car and shit like that. And bro started freaking out like, yo, slow down and shit like that. Like, y'all driving too quick. We like, nigga, bro, we ain't even turned the car on yet.
Oh yeah. What the fuck was y'all smoking? Y'all had some that was super weed then. I ain't never been get in the car and think the car wasn't moving or was moving too fast and the bitch not like that's crazy. Y'all had some other shit. Y'all do shrooms? Y'all fuck with shrooms?
I just recently started fucking with shrooms.
I want to get into it so bad, but like I don't like nobody I know has any.
What?
All right, so like
what? Your two co-hosts both. Zoe has shroom tattoos on her. Zoe's here.
Bro, do shrooms. Do them. They're fun. They're fun as shit. They're fun. Don't like I said. I don't want to be like the older drug influence guy or whatever. But like shrooms are just fucking fun, bro.
All right, like Davidson.
Huh?
I said, okay, Pete Davidson.
Listen, bro. I'm just saying, dog. Like one of my first shroom trips, like y'all know the song Ski by Young Thug, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
Bro, I played that fucking song like 11 times over and over again. It was the best sounding I've ever heard this song sound. So much so to the point my wife was like, she had to say something to me. She was like, yo, you playing this shit again? And then that completely blew my shit though and brought me all the way down. Then I was like a hobbit. I just sat there. But yeah, that shit, it was the best sounding song I've ever heard in my life in shrooms. I'm just like, this shit is majestic.
There we go.
This shit was crazy.
You ever fuck with acid before?
So I haven't fucked with Acid yet. My wife has. She told me it was a good time, but also like y'all said, like you can't find shrooms. I don't know where to find acid, so I don't
had
even.
one crazy acid trip, and it was with an ex I had, and like we took it inside her dorm room, and we started listening to Chance the Rapper acid rap. At that moment in time, I get it. I get why I thought he was the voice of a generation.
Hey, bro, listen. You're not wrong. A lot of us thought Chance was supposed to be the fucking savior, bro. This nigga.
This nigga turned out to be future Gohan.
Dog. Don't get me started. Chance, but I will say though, the nigga, he's back to rapping though. Have y'all heard his latest track?
Yes, that nigga is rapping, and I love it.
Yes, and I'm happy to hear that shit because I was tired of the fucking "I love my wife" rap. Like, all right, bro, we get it. Like, go back to the drug shit. Like, talk some shit. What are you doing?
I knew he was going to drop some fire projects when we saw him at Carnival getting a little dance.
Yeah, definitely. He was getting back into that bag. He had to find the demon in him.
Yeah,
He had to find the demon in him.
You got to sell your soul something or Chance. Like, you had two solid albums, but like every album he dropped just started slowly declining because I fuck with acid rap.
Chance. Nah, I'm like I said, I'm happy as hell that nigga is rapping again. I hope he gives us a full project like that for real. We need that shit bad. His music is in a weird state.
Yes, and I just got into a conversation with somebody talking about how last year was hip hop's like on record. It was the worst year of hip hop in the past 50 years because no albums were selling like that. Concerts weren't doing as well as they were projected, and not only that, but like we didn't get our first number one like album until like 6 months in.
Yeah, nah, it was a weird year. It definitely was. So like I really don't even know like okay, like I know some shit that dropped during the year, and I seen that y'all said that y'all album of the year was Utopia.
But like that's because
bro, I gotta tell you. Go ahead. What you gonna say?
I was gonna say that like I'm a big Travis influence fan because like his influence down here is heavy. Like I don't know what it's like.
Right, I get that.
Outside of like Houston and outside of Texas, but like down here, niggas bang Travis. Like they ride it like rep it till he die type shit.
I just take off.
I respect it. I respect it. So I'll just keep my comments to myself about it.
Bro, whatever you
talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Nah. Like, all right. So what y'all was saying, right? Like, I get the whole Houston bias with the Texas bias with Travis and everything. But like up here, I fuck with Travis heavy too. Like I do. Fucking Astroworld. Like I was pissed when that didn't win album of the year because that was an amazing album. This Utopia shit though, bro.
I feel you, bro.
Dog, I listened to I tried 4 times to listen to that fucking album in its entirety. And I could not get through it. I'm like, yo, this is, and it fucking sucks because I'm a Travis fan. So it's like, it pisses you off when your favorite artists aren't doing the shit, not even doing the shit that you expect them to do, but like they doing some completely out of the fucking, like, you like, where did this even come from type shit? And then they trying to make it cohesive with the sound that they already do. And I'm just like, nah, bro, nah. So in my opinion, I'm waiting for the next Travis project because there was really nothing for me to go back to on fucking Utopia. Nothing.
I agree with you.
But I can understand that as well, coming from an older's perspective, because like you say, you're 29, you're not really invested in like the young bull shit anymore, which I like this.
Yes and no, but I don't know. Cause like I fuck with Yeet. Yeet is cool. I like Yeet. Fucking like I'm lying. I'm not lying because I didn't download the Fiend song, but I like it enough that it was like if it played around me, I'm gonna turn up to it and I'm gonna sing the song. Like I know the song, but it's not something that I'm personally gonna go listen to. That's kind of how I just came with the Vultures Kanye album. Like It's 16 tracks on there, and 4 of them bitches is good. That's crazy for me to say for a Kanye album. That makes no sense.
I agree. I haven't finished Vultures yet. I'm halfway through it. I think so. Like, I think I have the same petition that you do, because so far, the only gimmicky song that I kind of like, all right, I can vibe with this is the song with his daughter on it. And just because,
bro, I said the same thing in my full episode. I'm like, that's it, really. Kind of like, this song is kind of fun, you know, it's a kid's song, so it's like you're not gonna judge it like a full Kanye song for real. But it's like, I'm also not gonna download that because
right,
I'm not about to be singing Northwest in my ears at fucking 29. Like, this just don't make sense to me.
But then
I don't know.
again, you gotta think about, you gotta put yourself in Kanye's shoes. This man's been having all kinds of public sex. He don't give a fuck about what this music is sounding like no more.
nah,
you're right. You definitely right. It's just, I don't know. I like, me growing up, Kanye could do no wrong, really. Like, you know, the 808s and Heartbreaks, Graduation, Yeezus, To Pimp a Butter. I'm not To Pimp a Butterfly. Fucking The Life of Pablo. Like, you could go on with all these great, amazing albums from Kanye. So it's like, I don't know. I was expecting something better. Because even with Donda, like, I fucked with Donda when it first dropped. And there's still a few songs on there that I'd like. But it's like, when it first came out, for real, it was like, it was definitely different. It wasn't what you was used to. But you could see that he was trying some different shit. But he, like, the approach that he took was like a more thought out approach. Like, this music, all right, I don't do this music all the time, but like, I'm gonna do this music in my way and give it the Kanye style instead of me kind of like jumping into a genre and just following their genre. That's how I felt about it.
I get it.
Like, that was gospel in Kanye's fucking rendition of it, not Kanye trying to do gospel.
Yeah. Get that for sure. Me, after Watch the Throne, I was like, oh, Kanye, he kind of just Kanye.
Yeah, see, like, that's the age group difference. Because Watch the Throne, well, I mean, no, I'm pretty sure y'all, do y'all consider Watch the Throne a masterpiece?
I want to, but then again, at the same time, I don't. Like,
that might also be my Jay-Z bias, because like, I don't know. In my house, my dad's 2 biggest artists were Jay-Z and R. Kelly. I know we can't really talk about him, but like, that's what I grew up on. Jay-Z and R. Kelly, and you know, fucking the lineage of Jay and Kanye, like, so as soon as Kanye started to break and then fucking that Watch the Throne album drop, dog, I could not get away from that shit.
Like I said, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. But it's crazy to me, Jersey, jamming Jay-Z and all that.
Bro, yes.
Because
listen. Let me just tell y'all something right now. Yes, Jay-Z is New York, right?
Yeah.
But when it comes to the East Coast, like, if it's not Philly, New York, or like Jersey, because like, they look at Jersey, we're kind of the little brothers to Philly and New York, but we also are our own thing. But it's like, anything that comes from New York just trickles down into Jersey. So everybody that was huge in New York was huge in Jersey as well. Like Jay-Z, Biggie, fucking Method Man, Redman, Wu-Tang, like all of that shit that was huge there was huge here, because we're literally like, it's a 20-minute drive from New Jersey to New York.
Yeah.
Like, depending on the traffic, but yeah, it's not that far, like, at all.
You said 20 minutes from Jersey to New York?
Yeah, just depending on the traffic. Like, well, North Jersey, obviously. Like, I grew up in South Jersey. And that's another thing, too. South Jersey and North Jersey are, like, 2 completely different states. Like, we're different as fuck. Like, North Jersey is little New York. South Jersey is, like, kind of little Philly.
Got you.
Yeah. That's wild as fuck, because It take me 20 minutes to get over here, and he stayed the next exit from me.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of weird. Like even with Philly and Jersey, like it's a 4-minute bridge ride from Philly to New Jersey. And like you from Philly, you right into Camden. Or then on another bridge, you go from Philly and you right into Cherry Hill. Then they got one up in Trenton. It's Malvern, PA, right into Trenton. We're really close.
4 minutes to get from Philly to Jersey, or to get from Pennsylvania to Jersey?
From Philly to Jersey, because Pennsylvania is big as shit. Like, yeah. I'm a Steelers fan, and we drove up to Pittsburgh for a home game, and that was like a 4-hour drive from us here in Philly. You said what? You broke up a little bit.
You from Jersey and you in Philly. How you end up a Pittsburgh fan?
All right, so peep game and lock in, right? Fucking when I was younger, she says that she was a Steelers fan. I don't believe that shit because I just don't. But I don't know, like when I was younger, sports and shit, you start watching sports, start playing. I picked my teams based off the colors. Like I just really fucked with the black and yellow.
Yeah, I'm the same way. That's how I ended up in all over the place. Like football, I'm a Falcon fan. Basketball, I'm a Phoenix fan. Baseball, I'm a Toronto fan.
You're not a fan of that?
Yeah, see, that was my shit too. Like I picked off the colors. I like the black and yellow. Like shows and made up in my mind that I was a Steelers fan. I started learning the facts and all the stats and shit of the Steelers. So then once I could start running that shit off to my parents during the games and shit, then they bought me like a Steelers jersey, Steelers chain, and then it just went from there.
You know what's crazy is that I know a lot of niggas like me and you and all that. So it'd be crazy to me that niggas can stay loyal to a color scheme but not their woman.
Where'd you pull that from?
Listen, bro.
Because we
I tell all my friends, like, by the time I was like, let's say 19, because from 19 to 22, those was my doggiest of days, bro. Like, oh my God, I was running through these bitches like crazy, 19 to 22. I'm talking hat tricks, everything. Y'all know what a hat trick is, right?
Yeah, we know what that is.
Okay, yeah. I was a wild boy, 19 to 22. But between that time, I learned. I'm like, bro, like, and I tell all my niggas too, I'm like, dog, just tell the truth. Just tell these bitches the truth. And you're going to get further with the truth than you do with a lie. Like, bro, since 19, I haven't cheated on the bitch at all because there's no need to. I'm telling these bitches straight up, hey. And at the time, I was like, I don't really want a relationship right now. You really cool. I fuck with you. We have a good sexual relationship or whatever. But like, it's not really going to go further than that. I'm focused on what I'm focused on. If you want to fuck with me, we can fuck. We can vibe around. It's like, that's all it really is. And 80% of the bitches was with it. Like, they was like, all right, I'd rather you just tell me the truth and not lie, because it wasn't like I was telling them that and then showing them something else. Like, no, like I would tell them like I'm fucking with other bitches. And then like 2-3 days later, they would see me on some other bitches' stories. And it's like, well, I just told you that I was fucking with other bitches. So it's like, what do you want me to do? She posted me. Right. But yeah, that was my best time. Hey, listen, I stopped cheating at, like I said, 19. Once I've realized, like, these bitches are still gonna fuck you if you tell them the truth, no matter if it hurt or not.
All right, Mellow.
I kept doing it. I've just lived my life now. Damn, I definitely rolled the wrong weed. Oh well.
Oh, I hate that. Well, actually, no. I usually don't have multiple batches to choose from to say I rolled the wrong one.
All right, so I don't typically have. All right, well, let me not all the way lie. So I get an ounce a week. Are you talking?
No.
Oh, just seeing your mouth move. I guess it was lagging, but yeah, I get like an ounce a week, but I get 2 halves, so it's 2 different flavors, and that's typically what I smoke. But my wife, she got me some weed for Valentine's Day. And I was gonna smoke.
Son of a bitch. My girl would never get me weed for Valentine's Day.
Listen, man, I tell her, like, I tell her, like, listen, the shit that I like is weed and just like clothes. So if you're not gonna get me no clothes or nothing, just give me weed, because I spend money on weed. You're saving me from spending money. So
your girl don't love you, bro.
I wish my girl saw it that way.
Your girl don't love you.
I swear I wish I did.
Does your girl smoke?
No.
That's why. That is why. I'm telling you, that's why, because she doesn't see the value in her buying you weed. A girl that smokes, she knows that you'll appreciate this because you're constantly using it, because she knows she smokes, and if somebody bought her weed, she would be happy. Right. So what I'm saying? Yeah.
I said it for I need me a girl that smoke one day.
So Mellow, obviously we kind of know your background, but tell our listeners what kind of got you into podcasting and why, and like what's your background?
All right, so my background is I'm kind of like a failed rapper. I won't really yeah. I'll say a failed rapper. But it's like I still make my music and all that stuff. And like I started making the music initially because it was an outlet, to just get my feelings out and just to make me feel better. I transitioned into podcasting literally because I listen to This While You Shit all the time with Dom Sharp. I know y'all fans of that shit too. But these niggas just kept popping shows up left and right. I'm like, damn, they got another one. Damn, they got another one. And I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm somewhat, I can be funny sometimes. People tell me I'm funny all the time. Like, I'm like, fuck it. Like, I don't know. I just kept seeing that, like, on some social media posts, like, people would engage with my opinion and shit. And I would, like, get a lot of people to, like, want to argue with me. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck it. I could probably be pretty good at this. And it really just was me shooting the shit with myself, talking shit to myself,
Yeah.
I think you're really redefining the culture of Black podcasting, because I don't know if you listened to the latest episode of Listen to This, but they were talking about how a lot of these bigger Black podcasts have ruined the art form for us, for a lot of the younger creators.
Yeah, I actually have to listen to that episode. It popped up in my jaw, and I was actually gonna go listen to that when I go back out to work later, because I listen to the podcast while I'm doing my Uber shit. But yeah, man, like I kind of feel him a little bit, because it's all like, I didn't listen to it, but I'm guessing he's talking about how it's always like the men versus women type of conversations and the 50-50 shit and all that other dumb shit.
I call all that shit table talk. Like I hate table talk.
Yeah.
Like him, like there was a period like in early 2020 to 2021 when we first started podcasting, like where all I saw on the timelines and on the For You pages was them niggas fresh and fit. And
yeah,
them niggas effectively killed Black podcasting. There was a period in time where all the women were like, we need to storm in these men's house and take all of their equipment. And I was like,
yeah. Listen, I feel him then, because that shit, that fresh and fit shit, bro. Like I feel like that set Black people back so far, bro. Like that was just some bullshit for real. And they was finding the dumbest of the dumbest bitches, bro. Like these bitches was bottom of the barrel stupid. I'm like, obviously this shit is gonna fucking like that. It's gonna work with them, but go get you a bitch with half a brain and watch her fucking crack your muffin. Like your whole shit gonna be done. Like, what are you talking about? Everything, your whole theory, everything that you're talking about could be just diminished just like that if you had somebody with fucking 15% of a fucking brain in there. Like, I'm like, yo, that shit was terrible. I used to hate that shit. Like, it was terrible. I hated that shit for real.
I think you're adding a very you're like the Kid Cudi of podcasting. You're giving a very lighthearted tone, like lighthearted tone, lighthearted topics, and obviously, like you said, you're funny, and that's what we need in podcasting. Podcasting for Black men and Black spaces. You're welcome. You're welcome. We need a savior, because I'm very firm believer that, like, with all these people starting up podcasting soon enough, and maybe this year, because, like, you know, you had Club Shay Shay pop off, you had the Joe Budden podcast going crazy. That podcast bubble is going to burst. Like,
yeah.
And it's already so much money that's being invested into podcasting, because it's long form content, and people need to get their shit out there, for as far as like endorsements, advertisements, etc. So people are funding, like, podcasting probably by the end of 2025 is going to become $1 billion business. And the way it's going to be spread about is you gotta make your mark now. And I feel like I relate that to you, because I listen. I speed ran through all your episodes, started from episode 1 to episode. Hey, bro.
Yeah, y'all got too many episodes to listen to. I'm sorry. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just jump in on the latest one, see what these niggas talking about, because y'all got like over 100 episodes or some shit.
Yeah, we've been doing this shit for 3 years. It started off with me, him, and 2 other people, and then, like, obviously stuff happened, and they dropped off. Then he eventually dropped off, so I just started solo podding for like 50 to 75 episodes, and that's what got me my little, what I call my little bearings. That made me like a semi-decent podcaster. And then and I brought him back on for like a guest episode, and like our audience loved him so much because he was funny, he was witty, he still got his little cornball ways. But like he was so good. So like after we hit like 100, I was like, hey, yo, bro, we need you back. We need you back.
And I also got to shout you out for one of the funniest things I've ever heard. You real smart for it. I was at my job. I serve at a restaurant and shit. So, you know, I was talking and shit with my coworkers in the kitchen and everything. And of course, the women, they got to talking about quickies and how they'll never get to enjoy a quickie because quickies don't last that long. And I thought you instantly. I was like, get on your hands and knees and do a plank for 6 minutes.
Real shit, bro. Like, yo,
tell me that's not a long
Davey, bro. A quickie. What is the point of a quickie? Is for it to be fucking quick.
Exactly.
Like a quickie, you're doing it so like a quickie. 9 times out of 10, you're doing it in a spot where you probably shouldn't be having sex. So you want it to be fucking quick, so you don't get caught. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you people? Hey. I was like, yo, people was really arguing with me over that. I'm like, this one girl, she told me a quickie is 30 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck is quick about 30 minutes?
That's longer than a whole Family Guy episode.
Exactly. What are we doing? There's nothing quick about that. There's nothing quick there. Yo, they be tripping. Motherfuckers be tripping, bro.
So I know you just I know you probably just podcasting just for the fun of it, for the art of it, but like at the end of this year, where do you see your podcast going from?
Honestly, I started this with the mindset and the notion to get into, like, you know, trying to at least make money from it. But like my goal, I guess, for this year, by the end of this year, I want to be able to start the Patreon and get people to fucking, like, because I got ideas for the extra content and shit, but I'm like holding it off because
that's smart.
To build the fan base and shit. Yeah, so it's like that's by the end of the year, that's where I want to be at. I want to have the Patreon started and just kind of like building a community. Like, bro, I'm not even going to hold you. Like, I'm really kind of like not carbon copying Dom shit, but it's like I'm taking a lot of elements from that nigga. And like I've told him, like I'll be talking to him here and there. Like I told him, because he cool peoples. I'm like, yeah, bro, like I started podcasting. My first clip I sent him to him. I'm like, bro, this shit actually kind of reminds me a lot of like your early solo pods. And it's like, I'm just sending it to you because just in case it comes across and like niggas be like, oh, he's dick eating you. Like, no, I'm telling you straight up, like, nah, I know this shit kind of reminds me of your early shit. Right. So yeah, like it is what it is.
I like the way you do clips too, because it has good elements, and not only that, you're incorporating very much your own style, like the quick zoom in that you start off with. I think that's a phenomenal editing choice.
Thank you.
And then the best part about your clips, I think, is your ending, because it's always hard to end clips. And I done went through like 4 to 5 different endings, and I think, to me, you nailed the fucking perfect ending with your song, and then you have like Spotify. That's like, it's ingenious because people are dumb, so they have to be told to do stuff.
Bro, a lot of this shit I get from is like, I get it from like when I was doing my music shit. So it was like, I just try to take like little elements from that, because I've shot my own videos before, but like I was having somebody shoot them, but I would also sit with the editor and like just watch him edit some shit. And so I would pick up on that. And then it's just like with the clip style, like the clip style really was just listening to fucking different people on TikTok and everything. And just, it was like, just try to make it attention grabbing. So it was like, all right, well, this is what I think is attention grabbing. It grabs my attention.
Right.
And that's just how I went with it. And then like, I seen that it started to, like, people were liking them. So I just stuck with that. Like, that's just my way to do on them now. You feel me?
I fuck with it. Well, down here in Houston, we've been putting everybody on, getting you some Texas followers type shit. Like,
thank you for real.
We really love your podcast over here. And like, because your podcast came up randomly for me one day. Like, I was just scrolling on TikTok, and I seen you. First of all, my TikTok is all black. Like, I ain't no white creators on my TikTok. So algorithm immediately picked that up.
It's crazy that he say that, but
bro, shout out to your TikTok for real.
No, it's not. I'm tired of y'all putting this ghost on me. I love bitches of all colors. Hey. I'm the Donald Glover of podcasting. I love white girls of every flavor. Like,
hey, you made you a list, and you said the way I want to date my bitches, white.
No. I said Hispanic, white, Asian.
Well, bro, that's why you gotta hold them. You gotta hold them. You can't put the black woman at the bottom, bro, and then expect people not to be like, oh, this nigga's a milkman. Like, you can't expect that not to happen. Like, you can't expect that not to happen.
Worst part about it all is that niggas get us mixed up, and they be calling me the milkman, not him.
Yeah, listen, bro. Listen, I got a whole milkman allegations all the time. And it's like, okay, whatever. My wife's white, yes. But my wife knows this too. And my wife, she's like on the same like plane as me. Yeah. We love black women. I just fucking fell in love with that white woman. And she knows that. She loves black women too. Like, we do the whole poly thing, so it's like a whole nother story. But like, yeah. She knows that, like, I love me some black women. Yeah. She just kind of got lucky.
She just got lucky.
Look, you're not gonna put that on my jacket, because you know why? Last night at the stoplight party, I done pulled 3 consecutive black women.
My dog. Come on, learning some flavor, getting some chocolate in his life.
Well, yeah, you know what? That's an air fist bump for that one. 3 black women. Go ahead. There you go. But nah, yeah, she definitely know. And like, whenever we trying to add a girl into like our mix or whatever, she's always a black girl. Like, it just is what it is. Like, yeah, we've taken down some Hispanic chicks and everything, but yeah, it's typically always a black girl.
I feel it.
All right, well, we do have some topics for y'all, given to us, collaborated by the great Mellow. So it's Black History Month. So we're going to do a draft of the greatest black people in history.
Okay.
Everybody gets 5 for a total of 15.
Okay.
So Mellow, I'm gonna let you spin the block first.
Oh, I get first pick?
You get first pick. And we'll popcorn. That way we'll all have a total of.
Okay. I got you. So, or we could kind of just do it like what's it go like 1, 2, 3, then 3, 2, 1, and like that? Could I want to do it that, or you just want to keep popcorn? It don't really matter to me.
We could just keep popcorn and go 1 for 1 for 1, and then follow down the list.
Right.
All right. My first pick. I'm taking him off early because he probably will be on the board later, but I don't know. I'm going Snoop Dogg, bro.
God,
Snoop Dogg is my first pick.
All right.
Bro, he's every black kid's dream. This nigga has done everything. He's rap. He got cooking shows. The nigga a football coach. He sold drugs. He beat a murder charge. What else do you want this nigga to do? He is
doing animal documentaries.
Bro, he's number one. I'm sorry, it's Snoop Dogg. That's my first pick.
Fuck, he took a heavy hitter. That was tough. Damn. I think for my pick, Barack Obama.
All right.
That's a good safe pick.
Man.
A good solid first pick too.
Barack, first black president. He has more swagger and more riz than all other 50 presidents before him. Not only that nigga comes out with a fire playlist every year that niggas run to.
And he smoked weed, or he used to.
Smoke weed.
Hell yeah. All right.
I'm not mad at that.
Mine's LeBron.
Damn.
I'm gonna have.
Not mad at that either, because LeBron would have definitely been on my list if y'all ain't picky.
Yeah. Definitely got one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the game. He done started a school up. He got a bunch of charity events. He always giving back to the community and shit like that.
I got my second pick.
Nice. I'm fucking with it.
All right.
All right, go ahead. Since you got yours already.
Beyonce.
Damn, that was my second pick. That was my second pick. Damn.
Beyonce is too great of a black excellence icon. This bitch has done it all. I'm tired of people comparing Beyonce to Taylor Swift. This shit is not the same.
Yeah. But all right, I'm going second before you can go, and I'm taking Jay-Z because I knew you was thinking it. If you taking Beyonce, I'm taking Jay-Z.
All right.
That's fair. That's fair.
Bro, we all know Jay-Z's the greatest rapper to ever live. And I won't say best, because that's the topic I'm actually going to do on my podcast in one of these episodes. I'm about to do like a greatest versus best thing. But greatest rapper to live is Jay-Z.
Okay.
Taking him off the board.
My second pick, Idris Elba.
Okay. I'm mad at it. That's a UK black nigga.
Yeah, you gotta get worldwide black, not just American black.
Okay, I'm fucking with that. Yeah, you take your third first since we both went first already.
Denzel Washington.
That's a good John right there.
Denzel made movies that are arguably some of the best acting you could ever get off your chest. Training Day. You know how many times? All right. John Hugh. Oh my God! Like so many quotes.
All right. I'm going. Fuck, who should I go?
It's getting thin.
I'm ready if you need.
Go ahead, what you say?
I was like, if you need to think, I'm ready for my pick.
Go ahead, you go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. So like this woman right here, I pray that she's actually black and it's not a corporation rant thing. But this woman right here has set the movement for years.
I swear to God, if you say Ariana Grande, I'm slapping you.
Shut the hell up. Ariana Grande is not a black woman.
She's trying to be.
I understand trying to be and is two different things.
All right, making sure.
Now, no, like I said, this woman right here has been doing her shit. Maybe my wording was wrong. Decades she's been doing her shit.
Okay.
Give me Aunt Jemima.
That's a good black woman. That's a good black woman.
Okay.
Don't nobody do breakfast like Aunt Jemima do.
Bro, she got moves though.
She got moves.
she not there no more. It's like Pearl Milling Breakfast Company or some shit now.
It's you right. She
retired.
I can't let her forget. You know, she ran 1985 to 2015. That was her shit.
She retired.
Yeah. All right. I'm not gonna get deep on you guys. I'm just gonna let you have that one. Because bro,
there's some racist behind that.
They did Aunt Jemima so fucking dirty, dog. They did her so dirty, bro. Like, oh man. But you know what? I'm gonna let you keep that. My third pick, I am going Michael Jackson's mom. Don't know her name.
What she produced out? Legendary.
Exactly. Bro, she gave was Michael and Janet. Yeah. And the Jacksons. But like, I'm going Michael Jackson's mom.
Damn, that's a good pick.
That was a real good pick.
Going Michael Jackson's mom, bro.
Okay, I got my fourth. So technically this is two, but I'm counting them as one because they're synonymous with each other.
Okay.
Huey and Riley Freeman.
You should have just said Regina King.
Yeah.
Regina King. But like now, Huey and Riley Freeman. That's my fourth pick because The Boondocks is one of the greatest Black television shows ever made. Period. People quote The Boondocks without knowing it's from The Boondocks.
That's a fact.
Yeah,
and I can understand if you got your bitch talking about a real nigga like T.I.
But Usher,
you better oh, Mr. Dubois.
You got your last pick? Oh no, this is my fourth pick. I still got a fourth pick.
Yeah, I said I do my fourth too.
Yeah, that was my fourth.
Yeah, that was your fourth. My bad. Yeah. All right, for my fourth pick, I'm going OJ Simpson, bro. I'm going OJ. Listen,
hey, look, I feel you.
First of all, the nigga beat him. Another one. He beat a murder charge, and he beat a murder charge with a fucking white woman in America, bro. How do you do that?
Not even just a white woman and a Jewish man.
Bro, that would probably never be done again in history. Never. And even before that, the nigga was a great athlete. He was an all-American athlete. I think I don't know if he has a Super Bowl ring. He might, but I don't know. But he was great at fucking football. And he was like a great public figure. Nigga was like an actor and was in movies and shit. Yeah. And he's still funny now. This nigga is still funny afterwards. Like,
nigga dropped the whole
I'll be watching the It Is What It Is podcast or listening to the It Is What It Is with Cam and them. He be on there. He's funny as shit still. Like, yeah, OJ. He's my number 4 pick.
All right. My number 4. Let me see. All these Black men in history and all that. I'm gonna just go Usain Bolt. That man's been holding it down, fastest Black man alive. That's gonna be my number 4.
Yeah, that's a solid pick.
All right. This next pick gotta go crazy for me. Hold up. I gotta pull this one out of my ass. Number 5 pick. All the Black fathers who went to go get milk and never came back. They made our generation great.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Without
that's like an unknown number. We really don't know how big your power is or like how large your power scale is. That could be
the effect of them leaving their families to go to the DR or Mexico, wherever the fuck they went, had an instrumental like effect on our generation. Cause like, nigga, now I gotta prove him that I'm gonna be somebody. No. They made the greatest athletes this world has ever seen. They gave us Nick Cannon.
I was with you until the Nick Cannon part. You had a very convincing argument until the Nick Cannon part. But
then that just gave us Drumline and another failed rapper.
Drumline, it gave us Wildin' Out.
It was Wildin' Out, yeah, too. But his
They did
main
give it
things
Wildin' Out.
and Wildin' Out, you know what they talk about? Drumline in his failed rap career.
But
And his wife, well, his ex-wife, they be killing him about that.
Yeah, because Mariah ain't never coming back.
You know how many careers Wildin' Out then spurred? Cat Williams, Timothy Delgado, Conceited, Carlos Miller, Chico Bean,
DC Young Fly.
DC Young
DC,
Fly.
yeah. Fucking what's that white girl with the red hair?
Justina Valentine.
Just her. I couldn't remember her name. She might be. I don't know. Bro, listen. One thing you guys got to know about like Jersey people, especially South Jersey people, we don't give a fuck if somebody else is from Jersey. We don't care.
How like the Jersey Shore there?
I don't think Jersey Shore.
I mean, the show was cool, but like they also showed like, I don't know, they showed obviously the white part of Jersey Shore. Sure. Like they showed you Sea Isle and shit. Like they didn't show you Wildwood or Atlantic City. That's some other shit.
Atlantic City got
that's nothing like Sea Isle. Yeah, that's just nothing like Sea Isle, bro. The shit that they showed you in the show was very, like I drove down there before because I do Uber and shit. So like I drove somebody down the aisle and it's like they was playing. It was like, oh yeah, that was the Jersey Shore house. I'm like, that shit is really just like, I don't know. It's nothing like Atlantic City and Wildwood. Like it's completely different. And they don't want to take you there because that's where the shit be happening. That's definitely where the shit be happening.
God damn.
Who'd you have as your fifth pick?
All right. So for my fifth pick, I gotta go. What's the word I'm looking for? I guess studious. I'm going Malcolm X, bro, because he's still on the board. Malcolm X is my fifth pick. And yeah, I had to bring some consciousness into my list.
Okay.
So he gonna make sure all my peoples is right.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Bet. All right. Who's your fifth?
My fifth is gonna have to be. Now, don't get me wrong. I know he can't come back to Chicago, but Spike Lee.
Spike Lee's interesting.
Not a bad pick.
Yeah,
very important.
Gotta go Spike Lee and all that. With me being one to be in film and shit and make movies and shit one day and all that, I can't not give my dog Spike Lee credit for the inspiration that he has given me.
And I'm not mad at that pick.
Spike Lee's a solid pick.
Yeah, he really is. Nice way to end off your list.
All right. What are some of y'all's worst exes?
Oh, let's hear a Philly story.
Oh man. All right. So I got two. They both are Hispanic women, and this is one reason why I won't fuck with Hispanic women again.
Everybody has this reasoning, but I have not found it yet. I want to know.
Listen, you don't want to find it. You don't,
brother.
Everyone,
you don't want to find it.
Everyone, I want to figure it out myself. It's like figuring out a hooker is gonna give you STDs. I don't want to hear from other people. I want to find out myself.
Bro,
I said I want to find out myself that she got one.
Have fun with that one. All right, so
I don't
the first one, her name was Raina. Fucking yeah, I'm dropping names. Fuck it. She okay. How can okay. She was definitely terrible. It was a lot of shit that happened throughout that relationship. But the worst thing that she had ever did to me, right? We chilling. I go to the bathroom. I guess I leave my phone in there. She says that she found me fucking like leaving comments on a girl's photo, right?
Right.
So because she found that, instead of confronting me, she fucking goes, bro, y'all remember the Yeezy ones?
Yeah.
The gray one with the glow in the dark bottom?
Yeah.
And he had a strap on him. I might be showing my age. That's from like 2008 or whatever, but 2008, 2009. But I had them bitches. And I also had some bread fours, right? So instead of confronting me about what happened in the comments or me commenting to the girl, this bitch decides to cut my shoes down the fucking middle. Like straight through the tongue, everything on the shoe, bro. These shoes was very expensive. Bro. So then she cuts my shoes, right? Bro, what'd you say?
Now I was just saying, yeah, Yeezys was expensive.
Yeah. She cuts my shoes down the fucking middle and then just kind of like sits them back. And then I come back in the room. Like, I didn't realize that happened because she was chilling, right? So, like, I go to grab my phone and, like, I can see something is off with her. So I'm like, what's up? She starts yelling, swings, boom, hit me. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What's wrong? She started telling me what's going on, why she's upset. I'm talking to these bitches, that she don't like. I'm like, I don't even, whatever, go, how to go, the back and forth happens with relationships.
Right.
All that dumbass arguing. So she starts swinging at me. I'm trying to dodge shit, like trying to toss her to the bed and just like get away. Rican John. She was Rican and Mexican. I don't know how the fuck she got that mix, but she had it.
Oh, so she was crazy as fuck, is what you're telling us.
Yes, very. So I cannot get this bitch like away from me enough. So then she starts fucking, like, she reached for the shoes. She started throwing the shoes at me, hit me with the shoes. Then I realized the fucking shoes is cut in half. And I'm like, bitch, what the fuck happened to my shit? What did you do? She's like, I bet you won't be talking to them bitches ever again, will you? I'm like, yo, something is fucking wrong with you. So now I'm starting to pack my shit up. I'm trying to leave. Then this bitch she barricades herself in front of the door. Like, she won't let me leave. I'm like, you just did all this crazy shit, and then you won't let me leave, to the point where, like, and we yelling, screaming, going back and forth at each other, to where our upstairs neighbors, they call the fucking police. Then the cops come. The cops knocking on the door. Fucking, they was able to break the shit up. I was able to leave. But yeah, I'm showing them I'm like, look at my fucking shoes. Like, this bitch just cut my shit. Like, what am I supposed to do? He like, unfortunately, we weren't witnesses to it, so we can't really say that she did that. I'm like, I'm telling you, exactly. I'm like, I'm telling you, she just cut my shits in half, bro. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, so I wind up leaving her that night. And, me being stupid, we winded up fucking, like, later that night. I was dumb shit. But she's definitely one of them. And then the other one, her name is Alicia. This bitch was crazy, bro. So I tried to break up with her. Like, I'm like, all right, listen. I tried to be respectful. I'm like, this isn't working out. Like, I just don't think we're right people for each other. Like, I want to be single, right? So if someone tells you that, that would be a breakup, right?
Right.
I would think so too. All right. So I go on my merrily way. We was living together at this time too. I was kind of a shack upper guy. Don't be like me. Don't do that. We was living together. We had an apartment, but she had like moved out of the apartment because like we was having problems and shit or whatever. And she was staying at her dad's, still had the key. He comes like after we do our little breakup or whatever. I admit I did some fuckboy shit. I went to go see the other crazy ex that I was just telling you about because she had really good pussy. Like I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like she had some good shit. So yeah, I go to see her because now I'm single again. I'm like, I'm not going to cheat. I'm not cheating, but I'm single, so I want to go see her. somehow, Delisha bitch, she knew that I was with the Raina bitch at the time. Like, she knew, bro. I don't know how she knew, but she winds up calling her. Like, I don't know how the fuck she got the girl number, nothing. Didn't even know they knew each other. She's calling her, and I hear her on the phone. It's like, is Jalil over there? And she's like, the girl Raina, she's like, no, why are you calling me? She's like, bitch, I know he over there. Like, just going crazy on the phone. And I'm just sitting there in the bed with the fucking face. Like, I'm just like, what the fuck is happening right now? So I wind up staying with her for the night because I'm like, definitely not going home now because this bitch she's gonna go crazy. So stay with the Raina girl for the night, wind up leaving, drive back home. I drive to my apartment. The door kicked the fuck in, like literally kicked this bitch off to like locks. The bitch is just hanging there. Yes, she fucking Debo kicked this door open, bro. And I go in the house. She fucking slashes up. She slashed up the couch that we had, like slashed up the entire couch. Then went and took all my fucking clothes, bro. She left me with work clothes, drawers, and a pair of work boots. She took my entire wardrobe, threw that shit out. Like she drove to another fucking apartment complex, I guess, and threw that shit out.
That's what you want, brother?
Hey, that's number one on your list, brother?
Yes, it is.
So yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't want that, dog. I don't want that. So that's why I don't mess with Hispanics. Well, because it was the one was Puerto Rican and Mexican, but the other one, she was Puerto Rican and Black. So I'm just no Hispanics for me anymore. They crazy.
Yeah, they crazy as fuck. I feel you. I feel like our audience kind of know my craziest thought, but I'm gonna give you another crazy. Not necessarily she was like crazy, but more so she was like emotionally manipulative.
Okay.
The longest skinny of it is I met this girl in the summer. It was like 2021. We was cool, whatever, and we was fucking with each other the entire summer. Well, after summer ended, she went back to school, and she went to school in Chicago. So I'm like, yo, I'm thinking about this girl as the months go by. I'm like, yo, and then I ended up having a conversation with my neighbor because I stayed in an incredibly white area. And my neighbor was like, hey, yo, you should probably go get her. Now, was I in
back to where we were with the midnight train to Chicago?
Yeah. So like, she go to school in Chicago type shit. And I'm talking to my neighbor. My neighbor was like, oh, you should go get her type being. I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes in life, you gotta go for what you want. I was like, I hit her up. I was like, hey, it's been a minute. I know it's been like a little bit since we talked, this, that, and third. So we start chopping it up. I was like, hey, how about I come see you on these days? She said, okay, that sounds fantastic. All right, great. Love it. Get in my little whip and I drive 16 hours from Texas to Chicago.
Jeez.
I get to the city.
That's a ride, boy.
I get to the city and I'm in love. I'm like, oh my God, so many new sights, so many new everything. Everything is crazy around here. I love it. And
move to Chicago.
So I get to my hotel and I hit her up like, hey, yo, I made it to the city. What's the moves? She texts me back, glad you made it safe! Exclamation point. I didn't hear from her for the rest of the night. It's okay.
Damn.
I'm there for 3
Damn.
I'm there for 3 days. So that's day 1. Day 2 come in. I wake up, the sun's shining. It's colder than a motherfucker. It's Thanksgiving week that I'm there. So it's like 20 degrees during the day and -19 at night. This shit is fucking ridiculous. I don't know how these niggas do it every fucking year. Could not be fucking me. So
yeah, Chicago.
I hit her up on the slide like, hey, like, good morning, this, that, and the third. What's the moves today? She give me a layout. Hey, I'm gonna be busy until like 6. After 6, we'll link up, get some drinks, and we'll hang out, catch up, whoop-de-whoop. I'm already trying to fuck some. I'm not driving 16 hours without getting
right.
Like that's already in the back of my mind.
That's mission number one. That's main objective right now.
So I walk around the city for like 12 hours or however long that is from the time I woke up to 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock comes, radio silence. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be an obsessive guy. I'm not going to be one of those niggas that can constantly hit her up, annoy her type shit. I'm going to just, it is what it is. 10 o'clock comes around. I finally get a text. Like, hey, my shoot ran late. I'm busy. What are you doing later this week? I said,
later this week?
I said, bitch, what you mean later this week? I'm here for 3 days. I'll leave tomorrow. She said, oh, wait, that's crazy. You should have stayed longer. I said, bitch, I am broke. Like, I need you to make sure the math is mathing. She was like, all right, bet. Well, how about you come see me before you leave tomorrow morning? Okay. All right. I'm cool. By this time, I'm over it. I'm done. Get in my car next morning, pack everything up, and she sent me the address to where her apartment is. I'm looking at the address, and I get more mad because this bitch is 2 blocks away. Bitch, you could have walked.
That's crazy, bro. She did you dirty.
So I get to her apartment.
Did you dirty as shit.
I get to the apartment building. I'm outside. It's cold as shit. I'm bundled all the way the fuck up. And like the cold is making me more mad. Like type shit. Like I'm out here in this like 20-degree weather waiting on this goddamn bitch. What black people stay in Chicago? It don't make no fucking sense. And then she pulled up and like little 5'1" John. And I'm like, she was like, hi, how you doing? I was like, hey, what's up? And all my anger subsided. It went away. I'm like, you know, we here type being. She walked me up to her apartment. She said a nice apartment too, like one of them high rises, like where they have security at the door. I was like, okay, like big step, you know, respect. Get in, and we start chopping. Right, we start chopping it up. Oh my God, how you been? How's school been? What you been doing? What's work like? This, that, and the third. 5 minutes into the conversation, she cuts the tension. She goes, Miles, what the fuck are you doing here?
You went quiet. What you say?
Oh, my bad. She's like, she cuts the tension talking about like
not hearing you.
Oh, we can hear you, but you can't hear us. Hello?
Go ahead. I can hear you now. It's like bleep. Go.
So like 5 minutes into the conversation, she cuts the tension like, Miles, what the fuck are you doing here? What do you mean, honey? Like I came here to see you. What you mean type shit. She's like, nah, what are you doing here? In Chicago. I
mean,
I came to see you.
What I'm doing here.
What's not computing? She was like, you can't be barging into niggas' lives like that. That's fucked up of you. It's like my Houston and my Chicago life are colliding. I just can't go it. And for the next 15 minutes, this woman starts to dig into me, talking about how it wasn't right for me to be here. I'm a fucked up for just popping up on her like this. Like I'm delusional for thinking we had anything more than just like her coming over to my house and fucking. And like all this, like we had a whole conversation before she even left, talk about like we talked about her feelings type shit, talk about starting a relationship, this, that, and the third. Like, so I'm going for a spiral right now. 15 minutes in the conversation, like I had to just like, you know what? It's cool. It's fine. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to barge in. I thought this was something more than what it was. There's the door. I'm going to kindly leave. And then she hit me with that. You're already here, so you might as well stay.
Bitch, what?
What are we talking about, bro?
Like, fuck do you want from me? So then I stay, and then her roommates start coming in one by one. They real nice, real cordial. Hey, hello, how you doing? Oh my God, it's nice to meet you, Miles. She's been talking about you forever. Is that a third? About 4 roommates come in. The 5th one comes in, and it's her actual, like, she shares the room with this person. It's a tall, white, Danny Phantom looking motherfucker. He comes
Okay.
in, hey, how you doing? Oh my God, you must be Miles. I've heard a lot about you. I'm like, okay, cool. These two niggas begin to have a whole conversation like I'm not even existing in this room. I'm picking up vibes. I'm like, ain't no fucking way. Ain't no fucking way. You fucking her too, bro? And you had me shake hands with the nigga that's currently piping you. That's some crazy shit.
That is.
Bro, she had y'all on some poly shit.
I would
She had y'all on some brother husband shit.
I would have beat that nigga ass. Like, just off of disrespect alone. He seemed like a nice guy. Like, I don't need to beat his ass, just but like off of respect, I kind of have to. Like,
yeah, that's a principled thing. That's a principality.
So I leave and I'm feeling fucked up. I'm feeling very fucked up behind it. I'm like, yo, what the fuck just happened? I'm driving back home and it's a 16-hour drive. I play Post Malone, I Fall Apart at least 6 hours consecutively on this ride home. I was fucked up.
Oh, not the I Fall Apart.
Yeah, bro. You was down bad, man. You was down bad. You should have, bro, you ain't have Tinder. Like, you should have fucking tried to find you something in Chicago or like on your way back, something. That leads
to my second Chicago story, which like on the way out of Chicago, I ended up matching with this Brazilian chick who was bad as fuck. And I went back to the city the next month and I saw her. We linked up and it was cool, whatever.
Okay. All right. Redemption at the end.
So at least
I like the redemption.
No salty taste in his mouth.
I mean, that bitch, I guess I count that bitch as an ex. She does not fuck with me because at the very beginning of this podcast, this podcast was very red pill. And then we moved away from that because we realized them niggas are stupid.
Yeah. Them niggas is kind of dumb.
That just leaves me with my story. And I done told a couple of my stories, so I'm going to tell a different one and all that. I got catfished by my homeboy little sister.
Damn.
Yeah. So we chilling and everything. I'm at the place with them and all that. She in her room. I'm in there with her homeboy and shit. We playing 2K and shit. Usual nigga shit and everything.
Right.
And this fine ass girl start following me on Instagram. I'm like 18, 19 at the time and all that. She started following me on Instagram. I'm like, damn, who is this? And all that. She started hitting me up and she like saying like, you fine and everything. She was like, she said that she was a model and shit. So I'm like, all right, bet and everything. Actually, to tell you how stupid I was, you know who Madison Beer is?
No, who that?
No, it's like a bitch that used to date Justin Bieber.
Why the fuck would I know that, bro?
I didn't know. I'm just making sure because I didn't know who it was at the time. She was like, my name is Madison and everything. I'm like, well, damn, Madison, you fine. She started telling me about how she used to date Justin Bieber. So I'm like, if you used to date Justin Bieber, how the fuck you talking to me? That was my main question.
Right, that's first red flag in the like.
She was like, I just came
look at the list.
Instagram and thought you was fine. So I was like
why you fucking me? You fucking like A-list celebrities. You you 2 phone calls away from Kanye West. Like, bitch,
you don't need me.
Yeah, that don't add up. The math is not mathing there.
Like, I want a more subtle life and everything. So that's what made the stupid in me activate. It's like, okay, yeah, you just don't want that A-list shit no more. All right, you want some regular suburban nigga shit. All right, bet I can do that. And so then I'm talking to her for like 2 weeks, right? And you say that you done fuck with Hispanic, so you should know that when they say ha 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 ha, they spell that bitch ja 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 with all the J's.
Yeah.
And that's what made me recognize. I was like, wait a second. I was with my homeboy, and I was like, your sister be laughing under my Instagram post and shit like that this exact same way. So then when she got up to leave and everything, he went in her room, he grabbed her phone and shit. I don't know how he knew the code and everything, but then he opened that bitch up. And sure enough, there I was, top messages and all that shit. Damn. So then I'm sitting here, I'm like, so if that's been your sister and all that, who the fuck are all these white girl nudes I got in my phone? She was just downloading different porn stars that don't show their face and sending me their nudes.
That's some sick ass shit.
Yeah, that's weird. That little girl liked you, bro.
And that's the thing is, I was 19, she was 12.
Yo.
Yeah, that's definitely weird all the way around. But that little girl had a crush on you. Sorry,
and that's
you just you just had to deal with it in the what is that Gen Z way? That's how they did it.
Literally
that way.
I was the start of her only liking black niggas because she's only dated black niggas ever since then.
How do you feel about that?
You groomed this girl, bro.
At this point, I mean, it is what it is, I guess.
That's crazy, dog. That is crazy.
So that's been not my worst ex, but one of those stories up there where I'm like, yeah, this was bad back then.
Yeah, that's depending on who you tell that to, you might get in some trouble. So be careful.
Look, I fucked up. The first person I told was my mom.
What? As long as you ain't touch her, I know you didn't touch her.
No, I never touched her. Because as soon as I found out who she was in real life, I was like,
because 12. She was able to find the nudes and shit. I don't know. These young kids, they be
very like, what are you even doing finding nudes at 12?
Nigga, at 12, I was watching Girls Gone Wild commercials.
I wonder if you guys can hear me still.
Yeah, we can hear you.
There you go.
Yeah, at 12, I was watching.
Cut off. I was like, you ain't seen a black one on Black History Month? What?
They always the Black Ranger dirty, bro. And every iteration they've ever had, the Black Ranger was always done dirty. And plus, I wanted to be the leader of the team.
I feel it.
I mean, all right, it makes sense. We'll give you a pass. You get a pass.
All right,
a small Black history pass. And we had you wanted to be a black man leading the other people, so I get it. The other Rangers.
The yes part would be, do I have a harem? Because I was a horny, nasty, bad kid. I was like, I was watching many a hentai, many a porn. I like many anime where
bro.
Yeah.
At 10, you was doing that at 10?
At 10. South Park indoctrinated me into Girls Gone Wild. I started watching porn when I was 8.
Oh my God, that's
damn.
That's very early, bro.
Very fucking early, bro. I still think
that's very early, bro.
Sex addict, bro.
Yeah, I mean it tracks, but holy shit, 8 years old watching porn. I couldn't even imagine doing that.
You know what the fucked up part about it was? It wasn't even like I was watching it to jerk off. I was just watching the shit. I couldn't jerk off till I was at least 10.
Yeah.
The crazy thing about jerking off. Crazy thing about jerking off. When I first jerked off, my intentions were not to jerk off. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I was grabbing my shit like you do when you jerk off. I was like, this feels nice. So I just sat there treating it like a massage until feeling comes up. I'm like, damn, I gotta go fucking pee. Went to go pee, nothing happened. I just edged myself. So I went back and I continued giving myself this massage. And as I'm giving myself the massage, the feeling comes
back. What the fuck? Bro.
But then the second time I finally had some shit come out. I finally nutted for the first time. But I didn't think it was nut. I thought it was milk. I didn't eat cereal for the next 5-6 years. It was like, why the fuck is milk coming out, bro? Milk should not come out of dicks.
Yeah, how do you even because you can't even talk to somebody about that. Like, what do you like? Hey, milk is coming out of my dick. What's wrong here? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, are you okay?
Yeah, I was not eating no cereal at all.
But yeah, now I got my little harem of women, and it continues to build. I guess that's cool. And like I'm somewhat of an artistic drippy nigga. I went to that stoplight party last night, and I was the number 2 drippiest nigga there.
Damn. Okay. Hey, so I got a question.
You rated everybody else's drip, and you was like, all right, I'm number 2. So who was the number 1 nigga?
Bro, this nigga had like dreads like down to his fucking chest. He had the Yeezys on. This nigga had a fresh lineup. I said my shit kind of looking busted right now. The right side of my edge not straight. Like, how am I supposed to talk to bad bitches like that?
It's in you, not on you, bro. It's in you, not on you.
No, for real. But as soon as I do that. The party I went to was like they didn't serve alcohol, but they served ciders, and that's all they sold. So I'm drinking.
They serve like ciders. You said ciders, like apple ciders and shit.
Yeah. So I'm sipping on this like pineapple cider, trying to talk to bad bitches. I'm looking a little zesty with the cup holding my hand because like apparently there's a masculine way you supposed to hold your cup.
Yeah, you're not supposed to hold no cup like this.
I hold all my cups like this.
No, don't do that. That's
I don't.
That's zesty now.
I just hold a cup like a cup, like
that's how niggas supposed to hold a cup.
Nah,
from the side.
Nah, well, I guess if you got liquor, because that's the liquor hold. Like when you hold it like that,
like this, yeah.
That's the liquor hold. But
he just said that it was apple cider.
Yeah,
you can't do that with cider. You just got,
yeah.
You just gotta hold it like that and keep your hand.
I'm over here talking to bad bitches about like, oh, yo, what you want to accomplish in life? This one girl told me, nigga, I don't know, I'm only 22. I said, ooh.
Oh man, 22. That's young as shit.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do anything with you, sweetheart. Like we don't have the same goals in life. You like to go to the club and get fucked up off a bottle of Casa. I like to go home and watch anime and cry about my day. Like it's not
it's not the same. It's not the same.
I don't know. They say Gen Z is what they say. They're aging faster, so she might go home and cry about her day too. You never know. She might be 22 and depressed as hell. That's why she in the club getting fucked up on the casa, because she's trying to escape that depression that's there. No. But she don't know it's better to just sit in it and go home and watch your anime. See, you gotta teach the young bitches. You feel me? You gotta teach them.
We will see, because we have a running joke between us, but like behind the scenes, because I'm a what they call what y'all call it a serial dater.
Oh yeah.
I'll go on like 3 dates a week with different bitches.
Okay, you balling out, huh? Do you pay for each date?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got it. You out here.
I told him
you out here, young Kobe.
Deeper than mine.
Hey, I bartend at night and then content create during the day. My bartending, like I flip the whole bottle, flip the nice little pour. Hey,
he gets his money. That's what he's saying.
Hey, get it. But so like, do you find anything? Like, do you find anything deeper with these chicks that you go on like 3 dates a week with, or is it like?
Nah.
It's not even.
Let me cook.
Wait. All right. Hold on. All right. Wait. Let me just get this real quick.
All right.
You take these women on dates, right?
Right.
Now, are you expecting sex from these women when you take them out?
No.
Right. Okay. Cool.
No.
Is he lying?
I promise you, I don't expect sex.
Oh, okay. All right. You don't expect.
So what is the rate? How many times? Like, all right, out of a month, if you say you do 3 dates a week, what's that? 3, 6, 9, 12. That's like 12 women a month, right?
Right.
How many of those women do you fuck?
Probably one.
Cow. That's cap even more.
You want to pull up the list?
You fucking at least 8.
Hell no. What do you think my body count is?
Listen. I like, depending on what you're going for, I feel like I would want to go with the 8 answer over the 1. Like, depending on what you're going for, I definitely would want to go with 8 over 1. So,
but if you had to take
what are you going for?
What do you think his body count is? There's a random number.
A random number. All right. So, am I going off of what you said or what he said?
What go off based on what I said. You'll probably get a more accurate read.
Yeah, go off of what he said.
All right. So I'm gonna say like a modest like 34.
Okay.
34.
Okay.
Don't just okay.
Wait, when did you start having sex?
18.
When did you start fucking?
18.
18?
Yeah.
18 and you're 25. And if you saying you taking 12 women, yeah, I'm going like 34. That's
84.
That's like 84.
Yeah.
So his story is not right about he only fucking one of these No.
Yeah, that doesn't track. I mean, at least you fucking. At least you fucking, and your number is getting up there. Are you like going for a goal or something? Or are you just out here just slanging just to slang?
Slanging just to slang?
No, it's not slang. I'm looking for love. How many times do I gotta tell y'all this?
Bro, you can't be looking for love if you're taking 12 women out. Like if you're taking 3 women out in a week and you're saying they're not amounting to anything. So it's like these 3 women, and then the next week another new 3 women.
Give or take, yeah.
Yeah, so you're not looking for love, my boy.
I'm trying to start.
You're not even giving them a chance. It's one date.
So some of them disqualify themselves. Some of them disqualify themselves because, like, a fucked up scenario will happen and it'll become the story of the week for us. For example, there's a story on one of our clips called "The Get Back," where, long story short, I had the shorty that I've literally been talking to like a year. She's been on my social media platforms, whoop-de-whoop. One day she had a fucking moment. It's like, hey, what you doing type shit. We ended up going out. She had a good time. Ended up going out again. She invited me out to some kind of bar in the wider areas of Houston. We went there. She ended up making out with the bull. Next thing you know, I'm on the block list. I don't know why. I think that's confused. So I make a video about it, post it. It makes it rounds around Houston because we have a theory that the algorithm is shadow banning us for whatever reason, because the video was more viral than what the analytics gave us. So we had people in Houston hitting us up, like talking about the video, and like I was like, okay, this is kind of crazy. But old shorty saw it, had her friends blow up the comment list on that said video, talking all crazy shit. They was like, yo, this is bad for business. This is bad for business, bro. You gotta handle up. And yeah. So she does the most petty shit I think somebody could do. She unblocks me, watches the video, likes said video, and puts me back on the block list.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. You be mad. All right, so I'm okay. If you running into a lot of them, maybe, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I want to believe you, but
84 is a high ass number,
and that's cool. Like, but it's cool if you just saying like, bro, I'm just out here fucking. I'm just living right now. But if you saying you out here looking for love, I don't know. Like those two don't track. My boy, you out here just fucking. And that's okay. Live life. But don't lie to yourself. Live life, bro. Knock these bitches, but don't lie to yourself.
Well, I think that concludes our podcast. It was lovely to have you, Mellow, bro. We fuck with your vibe. We fuck with the podcast, guys. If y'all are listening to us, go check out the Ima Shut Up podcast. It's going to be. I promise you are hearing it from the Entangled Thots podcast host, Only Poetic Justice. His podcast will be the next biggest podcast to hit the top 100 list within the next year and a half. Year to year and a half.
I'm loving that energy. Let's manifest it. Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
I love it, guys.
I appreciate you, bro. We appreciate you. Appreciate y'all coming on, and we're gonna make this collab go crazy, and hopefully more to come in the future.
Yes, sir. I fuck with y'all. Y'all both cool as shit.
Smoke one for us.
Listen, bro. I'm about to hit the bong right now. I'm about to hit the bong right now.
As soon as I hop
on
this bike to go home.
Smoke blunts? My boy, do you smoke blunts? Do you smoke blunts? Okay. Do you have a bong?
Yeah.
Do you put said roaches in the bong?
Yeah.
All right. We on the same wavelength, then we here.
Because like Miles say, we broke. I don't got time to be constantly going to go re-up and everything. Nah, these
bro.
News.
Yo, you know it's funny, like and that's when I started doing that, because like I started doing that shit when I was broke. I'm like, fuck that. Nah, I'm smoking everything I got. Get me a roach, put my roach in the bong. Yeah. But now that I'm like, I wouldn't say that I'm broke, but I wouldn't say that I'm like wealthy, but I still have like my broke nigga tendencies. And I feel like that makes life so much better, you know, because it helps me sleep. So, yeah. But all right, my good brothers. Yeah. Great talking, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Peace out. Peace out.
Yeah. Peace.